Look at how long this has taken. Just look at that time. Oh my god. This is where I'm at now. So, as you can see, outside of the first time I beat the Guardian of Worlds, I've now fought him 63 times. And at this point, I have every single ingredient I need out apart from All-Seeing Eyes. I don't know whether I was just incredibly unlucky or whether you just don't get All-Seeing Eyes from the Guardian of Worlds, which seems a bit weird to me. But I didn't get a single All-Seeing Eyes while fighting the Guardian. I got everything else but not All-Seeing Eyes. But luckily, I found this online. So this Fuddy Daddy here, no! He saw me! Right, I'm gonna hide. This isn't what I want. This is like, I'm gonna have to set this up a bit different because he's not meant to see me. This Fuddy Daddy, it has All-Seeing Eyes. Oh, he drops All-Seeing Eyes. Before I'd had a little stint of trying to get, ooh, he's serenadable. Nice, because I need him as well. I was trying to get All-Seeing Eyes from the infant guys, but the chances of them dropping All-Seeing Eyes is just so, it's really, like, not big at all. Like, it's so unlikely. Like, it'd take forever to try and get everyone that I need from there. But luckily I saw online that you have a much better chance, it didn't happen that time, but you have a better chance of getting them from this guy. Let's see, Elmer... Buderick? What? I don't... Woodsley? Okay. Freddy. Let's just go with Elmer. I need to get these guys anyway to complete the compendium. And I did test this a little bit, because if you see how much stuff I've got, I have 7 All-Seeing Eyes, and I think I need 13, which is quite a lot. Because one of Esfer's weapons needs 20 of the stupid things. Oh, what am I doing? So, what I want to do is, like, I want to stand, like, here, because this is where he always spawns. And then Gateway. And obviously Gateway back, and upon Gatewaying back he should have respawned. Yep, there he is. So the thing you can do here is that when I encounter him there, after this battle, if I just Gateway straight away and then Gateway back, I'll Gateway back, like, directly onto his back. So, like, I won't actually, like, need to even move. I'll just Gateway back and immediately be in an encounter with him. So, we just want to just knock them out as quick as possible. And just see. We're lucky enough. There we go, an All-Seeing Eye. So that is already, because like I said, I tested this before and I got 2 after 3 encounters, and I was like, okay, that is definitely better. Because the other golden infants in the Golden Grove, like, you could spend ages killing them and, like, get maybe 1. So after I had 3 battles and I got 2, I was like, that's definitely the place where you want to get All-Seeing Eyes. Thank frig, because there was nothing more sadder than the idea that, like, oh, I've got everything else apart from this one item that I need an awful lot of, so now I should automatically get into it. Yep, get into an encounter, it's a back attack without me even having to move. Come on. So, thank frig, they were nice enough to put this here. Because you need a lot of them. Oh, what am I doing? You need a lot of them and I don't. And like, it's like you can't steal these. Oh, like, I think the one place you can steal them from might be from one of the Tokos, but of course they run away, so that's a massive pain. It's either that or get it from a drop, and all the other drops are like really rare. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this. Oh, also just to point out, thanks to the Guardian of the Worlds, everyone is at max level. Rocco maxes out at 50, Slippy at 62. And then everybody else at 99. Yep. Everyone's at max. Ready for the Solosseum once I get round to that. Oh, and I forgot, because also I've been using these battles to basically build my living dex so that I can metamorph these guys. So actually I'm gonna put more on here while I'm doing this all-seeing eye grind, because I might as well utilize the experience to keep doing my living dex grind. I already got one of these guys, but just in case. Petralia, Petralia? That's an interesting one. I actually serenaded two at the same time. The superconductor also wanted serenading. Which I'm pretty sure I have one of these as well, but I think it was from Metamorph, so I didn't actually see all of its names. Tiny, Hardy, that's rubbish. Boiler? Like Boiler? Newt? Why Newt? Would have thought that the Salamander would get a name like Newt. Guess what about that one? A minor bird to major bird. Which, it looks the same, apart from it looks like it gets devil horns on its head. Yeah? Kind of? I like it's called Tiggles, it's funny. Then to Lubber Cub. It looks like you get face paint and slightly darker fur. Yep, and Kung Fu moves? We've seen all of this guy's metamorphs except in the golden version. There's the Sycophant. Nom nom nom. It's really funny because I've got like practically the whole like I could have the whole metamorph line of these elephant guys in the golden versions, but I don't have them as like the actual like the normal versions. I don't have. Alright, so while I'm doing this gateway cycle grind for all-seeing eyes, something to note, so my basic idea when I was dealing with the Guardian of the Worlds was that what I was gonna do, my strategy was, because obviously you have no control over what item it actually drops, so I was like, okay, so the things that are the most difficult to get are the Evil Eyes, the Angel Wings, Evil Eyes, Angel Wings, oh, I wasn't behind him that time, and the glowstones. Those are the things that are most difficult to get, because, like, even if it takes a long time, you can get the Kaleidostones at, like, you know, like, it's possible to get enough of the Kaleidostones from the Bedraggles at the bottom of the Glittering Grotto, and it's possible to get all of the Scrolls of Truth from the Honky Tonkers or Tonky Honkers, whichever way around it is, from the Tombstone Trail. So I was like, okay, so just if I get enough Angel Wings, enough Evil Eyes, and enough Glowstones from the Guardian of the Worlds, then I'm just going to target the Kaleidostones and the Scrolls of Truth specifically from the Bedraggles and from the Honky Tonkers. But it just so happens that it just worked out that I ended up getting all of those things. Like, by the time I was done with Angel Wings, I was then already done with Kaleidostones and done with Scrolls of Truth. But also that was partially because obviously I'd already done the grind with those specific familiars earlier. So it just so happened to work out for me. But again, like, I didn't get a single All-Seeing Eye. But I don't really get why. Like, that's very confusing to me because the All-Seeing Eye is also a rare item. Like the Glowstones, well, and the All-Seeing Eyes are like, and the Evil Eyes were like the rarest thing for me. Like, those were the things where it's like I could not like frigging find who had them. And like I got worried with the Glowstone for a while because like when I did the first few battles I didn't get a single Glowstone, but then all of a sudden I ended up getting like 5 Glowstones in a row, so it was like, okay, it definitely gives them, thank frig. But yeah, I've not gotten a single Evil Eye, not Evil Eye, All-Seeing Eye from the Guardian of Worlds, which I don't know, why would they do that? It seems so weird that that would be the only thing you can't get. Again, I don't know, maybe someone tell me if you can get it and I was just really unlucky. But then I tested this out. I saw somebody saying you get it from this guy. I tested it out. I got 3 all-seeing eyes in a row out of 3 battles, and then obviously I've just shown when I started doing this, I got another all-seeing eye. So this seems to be the way to go. Just finish it off with this guy. But I think just like I said, like I hate how this is designed because I feel like, you know, the Guardian of the Worlds is like the ultimate secret boss. So I feel like if you've got a big secret boss like that, you should be able to get all of the best equipment before facing it. Because as is now, the way that it's turned out is because I've had to use him to get all these items, it means that I'm basically only gonna have the best equipment just for the Solosseum. So it's like, good that I have it for someone, but also crap, because really I wanted it for like all of these boss rush rifts and for the Guardian. So that's kind of annoying, but like I think really in order to have done it as fast as possible, really I shouldn't have even bothered grinding the Bedraggled and the Tonky Honker before. I should have just, but I mean obviously I didn't know at the time, I didn't know how it worked, but really what I should have done is just gone straight for the, I don't know why, man, now I'm getting super unlucky with the all-seeing eyes and it's not giving me any, which is really annoying. But really I should have just gone straight for the errand, the conductor errand, done that as soon as I had access to it, and then done that grind right from the beginning. Because I think that ultimately would have been quicker than bothering with the Scrolls of Truth and... Or at the very least, like I said, done that until I got all of the other items, and then finished off Scrolls of Truth and Kaleidostones with Bedraggled and Tonky Haunter if I needed it still. I need to finally get myself a Barbie. Which looks-wise, I think I quite liked the look of this one. Yeah, because of the little halo. Oh, I just earned the trophy Familiarologist. I must have been because I've metamorphed so many familiars. I'm sorry, but I've just noticed that. Let me just have a look. Yeah, oh my god. I just noticed the side eye. Like, this one doesn't quite have it. Like, Babs kind of looks a bit more kind of like dreary, but look at this one. It's because the eye is upwards and it's a bit more open. That side eye is amazing. Yeah, I love that. That's pretty cool. Right, gonna evolve the first Fuddy Daddy to Big Daddy. Oh wait, I feel like, wait, have I seen the Big Daddy? I feel like I've seen the Big Daddy somewhere. Like there must be a location that I've seen that as, because I recognize that name. Yeah, I've seen him from somewhere. Maybe, was he a bounty or something? I don't know. Pretty sure I've seen him before. It doesn't look that much different. It's just got like a more cleaner looking cloak and spiky, more longer spiky horns. That guy looks very much reminds me of the, what's he called, the Boiler Man from Spirited Away. Like, because of the glasses and like the beard, it looks very similar. Having to make jumbo stuff now for metamorphic items, but it's not really a problem because I've got so much. From all the grinding for so long, I've got so much of the ingredients to make them that it doesn't even matter. Okay, so we're going from the major bird. Right, I serenaded a thunderbird, so now we're metamorphing to the firebird, and I think both of these final metamorphs for these birds actually look pretty cool. Right, so that's you, and then I gotta pick a final metamorph for you because I don't have either of your final metamorphs. The Adamant Tiger or the Elegant Tiger. I think, personally, I like the look of the Adamant Tiger more. Like, if I'd used this guy, that would probably have been the one I picked. It just looks so cool. Okay, and then you will get the Triumph. Just because the area I'm grinding in now has Hyro. Whatever they're called. Hyro-umph? Hyro-umph? I forget what they're called. Pyro-umph, probably. It has them here, so there's a slight chance that maybe I'll just serenade one. Not very likely, but it's possible. I've got 2 of these Spatuligans now that we're trying to get to both of their respective final forms. That one, and then, but this one, wait. Oh, that one's not even metamorphosable, they're both just, okay. I think these 2 are about to get to their separate final metamorphs. Oh my god, oh wow! That one looks so crazy. Becomes Ginger, Granddaddy and Baddie Daddy. Oh my god, these names. Let's have the one with the ginger beard first. The noises, jeez. Wow. It really isn't becoming any less like the coal guy in Spirited Away. Right. I believe, unless I have miscalculated, I have finally done it. I finally got all of the rare items to make every last alchemy recipe. Just watch me do this, and then it's just to find out that I'm missing something. Right, first of all, I'm going to make the Muse's Harp, because that's Esfer's final weapon. Presumably. By this point it has to be. Oh my god, it's got like a mermaid on it or something. Got a woman on it with flowing locks. Okay. Then the Omni Seal, resistance to all attack types. Oh. Wow. It looks it looks kind of weird and creepy. It kind of reminds me of oh god, I don't remember what that guy is called, but that black alien dude that, like, in Shadow the Hedgehog. Forget his name. He has that one eyeball thing that flies around. Okay, get the white tooth stag, which... Oh, wow, that looks really cool. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. Because it had the white stag's tooth. Because it said stag, I thought it was something I already had, but actually I didn't. That looks really cool. War God's Helm. Deflects attack damage onto the attacker. Yikes. Is that the War God himself? On top of there? Jesus, yeah, that looks terrifying. The helmet is literally inside of his, like, that. The inside of his mouth is the shape of the helmet. That's weird. Okay, and then War God's armor. That looks significantly more ordinary considering what the helmet looked like. Then Star Eater's claws. Ooh, wow, very intricate and pretty. And the Planet Splitter. A blade? Hopefully a powerful blade. Oh my god, how is that a blade? That looks like a mallet. It's literally like a planet in the center of a ring. And that's everything. And isn't it sad? Look, how depressing is this? That's everything, and I'm pretty sure, unless I'm absolutely insane, they better not. That should be all of the recipes. But there's no, like, I guess because it was so difficult and took so long and was so annoying, there literally isn't, like, a trophy for it. Look at this. All of the pages are filled in. There's no more missing weapons in here. Because I didn't actually, like, look. But, you know, obviously these equipment pages had stuff missing from them. But I think, like, as you got them, it filled in. That's why, like, same as the alchemy. Like, sometimes the stuff would be in here for you to make it. But there was also a lot of stuff that just wasn't in here, like the War God's arm, like, armor and stuff that you had to make. And now it's all filled in. So yes, all of that trouble and not even a lovely trophy for me. Now, as you can see, I'm in the Temple of Trials, because I'm like, since I have my equipment... Oh, I need to get Percival back in here. Since I have my equipment, I might as well put it on and actually take on the final Solosseum stuff. At least I'll get to use it on at least one thing. Okay, here's Percival. I think I'm gonna stick with Oreo. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have sort by genus. I should sort by highest level. That'll be the easiest to find my guys. There they are. I'm gonna have Oreo. I was conflicted on whether to do Oreo and Flowey. I kind of have a soft spot for Flowey more than Oreo. And Flowey is very useful because Flowey can cure all ailments and Oreo can't. But I don't know, I think having another move that picks someone up off the floor is probably more useful. So we're gonna do that. Oh, we need to get Slippy back as well. I don't know why, but for some reason I had it in my head. It was probably Gemma. I swear I had it in my head that I had another familiar that Esper used that had Upset Daisy, but actually it was Gemma, and Gemma doesn't get the favorite familiar boost, so I'm not doing that because I'm sticking to the rules I made that I made up. Yes, I've been doing I kind of wish I'd started earlier, but then I was like, it makes sense since I have to do all this grind and get all these stupid items to actually like use the time to metamorph stuff so that I can actually get started on building the living decks. Okay. So quite a lot of them are metamorphed now, and I have some complete lines, which is quite good because of this. Okay. So yes, now is the equipment. Whoa! That is pretty good. Yeah, put that on. What? So we're bringing Oreo out. We're bringing you out to probably raise something or to heal, so it makes sense that you have all the resistances so you don't get knocked out well. How about this white... Ooh, the white stag's tooth. Oh my god, look how freaking crazy your attack is. Yeah, put that on. Yeah, we'll have restore, receive damage. I could give you some poison. I quite like having poison touch. Ooh. Ooh, and occasionally put an enemy to sleep. I like this more because it gives you some defenses as well, which we're going to be using rather than using you as an attacker. Star Eater's fine, more attack and magical attack. I think we'll go for that one. Seems like the Meteor Mallet's the best thing you can get without dropping some accuracy. Your accuracy isn't amazing anyway, so let's do that. Oh yes, this thing. Oh, the Omni Seal. Wait. Oh, wait. Well, that's a seal. That's a patch, so that means one of us can wear it. But then again, this is the problem. This is what's really annoying, is I kind of wish this sort of stuff, like, affected everyone, because it's annoying that it's like, I put this thing on that makes me resistant to everything. Oh, wait, why am I still taking damage? Oh, because I'm using a familiar that hasn't got it on. Like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a bit of, like, disconnect there between, like, what you expect it to do and what it actually does. We could be using Esper for healing and for stat boosts. And maybe Ollie some magic, but I'm probably just going to be using Dynamite. It's probably more likely Esper, so probably put some stuff on her. Oh, you've already got... Oh yeah, you guys have all have the Medal of Impunity. Wait, what does the seal do? Right, so that's ailments, and then you just resist, like, attacks in general. Yeah, it's probably better to have a familiar wear that, to be fair. But, like... who can actually wear it, is the question. You can wear a badge. Maybe this actually makes sense for you, because you're already such a wall, why not? Yeah, you know what, that makes sense, because you're supposed to be the wall. We're probably going to be trying to draw attention to you like we always do. It makes sense that you have even more resistances. Ooh, you can have occasional stun. Oh, and oh, the Kiss of Death. Oh, that's what Percival had on before. Do you know what? That actually makes plenty of sense to have on Whisper, rather. Like, that really matches your aesthetic, especially since you don't hit, like, I don't know, does it actually work in the Solosseum, though? Like, I would be quite surprised if you could literally hit something and it would just automatically kill it. Oh, yeah, and the Necromancer's Mantle. Is that, yeah. I'm just choosing all the things that fit your vibe now. Oh, you get patches as well. I think you like the karma of deflecting damage back onto the attacker. Maybe increase your movement speed. You are quite slow. We can do it. Wait, that actually works? You can stack that and have even more stars? Screw it. You're now gonna be fast. Oh wait, you can probably wear the War God's helmet. Yes, deflects the damage back onto the attacker. Yes, you have that. Yeah, okay. Screw it. You can have the parasol then. It's even more defenses and it only gives you one more resistance because you're resistant to all the other stuff anyway. Probably because of the serpent scales. Oh, that's just all around better for you. Yeah, put that on. Yeah, I think that'll do. I think that's... Did I just hear somebody say Tarmon in the back? Right. Okay. Yeah, it's probably this fairy that said that. Yeah, I've fought all of these guys now, and I didn't realize that I got the spoiler when I did the Solosseum earlier, because... like, the frigging knights from the ivory tower are there. Time for what? It is time for the real tournament to begin. The ultimate challenge, rank S. Car, the ultimate challenge, is it? I bet there's some proper bruises waiting for us in there. Yes, the rank S, only the strongest compete. But the prize is greater than all other ranks. Probably not, because it can't be anything too powerful, because... like, I've got no one new to fight after this. Are you ready? Do you have what it takes? I can now enter rank S, and I've pointed this out before, but yeah, because of all that grinding, everyone is at their max level. Everyone's at level 99, and then all the familiars are at the max level that they can be at for their species. If you are injured, Mboppa will heal you. Fight with all your might. So I'm guessing that this is still 3 rounds or something, rather than just the 1. Be interesting to see, like, who the last 3 are. Oh my god! The casino people! The creepy croupiers? Mwahaha, we shall be your first S rank opponents. Don't be gentle with us, won't you? No need to fight as if your death depended on it. Oh, did you say do be gentle? Huh, that's interesting. I find it interesting that, like, because I was like, okay, this is S rank, so they must have, like, the most best familiars. So the Brome Brigadier, okay, I kind of get that, but you've got the two Wisps? Have I not been using Whisper the best that I could do? Because I'm quite surprised that they'd be at, like, the final... Yoo-hoo! In the finals. Yeah, like, no offense to Whisper, but Whisper is definitely not... Oh, you know what? I should have just used my Guardian of Worlds strat as well. Put the fence up. And then kill with dynamite. Oh, you were resistant to that, and that still did 500 damage. Oh look, you're poisoned! How unfortunate for you. There we go. So now you're on a leech from me. You leeched 43. Or was it 24? You recovered 24, so... Pretty sure the way leech works is that it just recovers everything, doesn't it? It's not like... It's not like it does half like a Pokemon game. Oh. Get the Kilo Wisp. By that point, when they're on their own, they're pretty much screwed because they're just stunned into not being able to move. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I thought I told you to be gentle with us. He did say be gentle. I misread that, sorry. I misunderstood. If you're half as good at gambling as you are fighting, I would ask that you stay away from my casino. I mean, that doesn't make sense, because I would presume that being good at gambling literally means being good at throwing your money away. What do you mean we'll have to split up the act if we lose? Want to replace me with someone proper hard, is it? Smiley and Surly, eh? Oh my god. Oh my god, Smiley and Surly are in the Solosseum? I forget that. I love it. I never saw that coming, but... Well, it ain't going to happen, man. We're winning this flippin' fight whether you like it or not. Sorry, Drippy boy, but this is business. So, how's that gonna work? Are you just gonna have 2 familiars? Or is there gonna be... Are you gonna have 3 between the 2 of you? Oh no, you have 2! Oh my god! Captain Wham Static! What is that? That does not look like it belongs in the game. That looks like somebody's modded version of the thing. I've not seen that one before. And then Don Key, the frigging key gnome guy. Oh, used sharpener right off the bat and they're trying to curse me. In a way, this is kind of cheating that we can still use, like, our actual, like, characters to attack, because Smiley and Surly and, like, everybody else can't use their actual abilities outside of their familiars. So, I guess, by the looks of it, it looks like the, Oh, I have to remember that any magic I use is actually permanently used. I'm sure I'm not going to use so much that I won't have it. Oh, he put my attack down. Seems like the key guy is the status guy that like raises their stats and lowers your stats. And then the Whamtastic is the actual attacker, the brawn. Oh, but you have Evil Embrace as well. Oh, you put me to sleep with that. Oh, you woke me up there. Can we stun you a bit? Because there's now 3 of us. Yeah. Let's get Whisper in there. You're a rank S familiar, apparently. That feels so sarcastic. Oh god! Oh my god! No! Quickly kill it! Kill it quickly! Frigging Dynamite got confused and nearly murdered Esper. Esper's gonna need severe healing next round. Like, literally, had that round not ended when it did, Dynamite was about to punch punch Griffles and kill Esper. Well, that was a flippin' disaster. Maybe I'll team up with Burley myself. Surly and Burley has a nice ring to it. Nah, scrap that. He's a thinker than you. He's, what? Thinkier than you? My turn. Oh my god, Horace. Oh, he's not an adult anymore. He's gone back to baby. Hello there, Ollie. I heard about the competition and thought I'd give it a go. This should be fun. Now you'll get to see for yourself what the Sage of Ages is really capable of. Oh, is that why they held it? Wait, so he really should be an adult. Oh my god, he's using 3? Oh, you've got one of the frigging... the Magimech. And with the Paladin, that looks so cool. Paladin really matches the Magimech. I feel like the Medics is a little, Esther, leave it. Is a little, doesn't quite fit the vibe. Who shall I have heal? You know what, let's just heal Esper. Oh god. Oh god, no! She's gonna die immediately. Oh, we've got Upside Daisy. I forgot that, that one. Oh my god, what the frick? I thought that... For a second, I thought that Ollie literally died from that one hit. I was like, excuse me? Right, Swain, can you stop using Babs and use your frigging defensive wall, please? Thank you very much. Right. Probably need some heals as well. No, we want healing him. Heal Swain. That hit, yeah, that hits everyone. I'm not even entirely sure who we want to deal with first here. That frigging... Maybe we should deal with the Magimech first, because that frigging Rockfall is going to be really annoying. Oh, but the Medics is going to heal all the time. But the healing rain isn't that, like... Wait, did we... Oh, you friggin' interrupted... Healing rain doesn't heal that much, though, so maybe we can just ignore it.
Roger.
Oh my god. Right. I'm just gonna all-out defense everyone, and we'll just focus Ollie on destroying these guys. Okay, good. That did a lot. Ear splitter. Ear splitter it! Okay, good. Good. The Magimech's not doing good. Oh, he's back up again. Quickly, take that damage back. Come on, Dynamite, you can do it right before you get too exhausted. Oh god, they're getting in the way, no! Oh, health! Oh, we can't. We don't have, wait, we do have a move. We do have a move that hits everyone. What am I talking about? Oh, he's down, he's down, he's down. Pop, everyone. Right, and also, heal yourself? Because that is health that I do not trust. Holy crap! Wait, did I friggin' press the wrong thing? I friggin' hit the wrong thing! I was like, wait, what? Why did my health not go up? Right, there we are. Why are you still using dynamite? Slice and dice! Drop! Everything! Every move you have! Oh, the other one died without- wow, the medics died without me even seeing it happen.
We did it!
How did that happen? Did it die from the pop? I literally didn't even see. The Sage of Ages defeated in battle? When did you get so tough, Ollie? Oh, that was good. That wasn't like, I think because obviously I'm max level, it wasn't as difficult as it probably could have been, but it was still a bit, like, I still had to concentrate a bit. I could see how that could get out of hand very quickly. I'd say you're pretty close to becoming a sage yourself. Keep up the good work. When do I get to use 3 familiars all at once? Supreme Sage Solomon, doing well, aren't you? Oh, wait, we're gonna be fighting him? Oh my god! Why didn't I see this coming? That should have been obvious. Ha ha ha! Don't look so surprised. You must have known I'd been the ultimate challenge of the Solosseum. Then again, you are a bit slow. To be honest, I didn't think you'd make it this far. You're obviously toughened up since the last I saw you. What can I say? I'm an amazing teacher. Still, I doubt you're going to cause me too many problems. In fact, I predict another easy victory for the Supreme Sage. Boring! Like I was saying boring before we've even started. What the frig do you have then? Oh, what? You have the free start- what? Okay, oh, we get boss music for this. I'm about to eat my words, but I'm kind of disappointed because... I mean, I'm gonna eat my words, but like, you're throwing like frigging 3 unevolved- I knew that was gonna happen, that was obvious. You're throwing 3 like unevolved creatures at me, like they may be golden, but them being golden doesn't make them better. Oh wait, no, Anthem. Everyone defend. Oliver's literally over there, smacking them with his wand. Like, why? Right, I mean... Right, we need to get rid of the might first, because the might is gonna cut loose every single time that it's able to, and that's really annoying. And then switch to Esper and Pop right off the bat. They are running out of MP. Oh, Mighty's about to do something. Cut loose again. Yep, that's why we need to get rid of that stupid Might. That's not doing that much damage, though. That literally did 5 damage to someone. I think you've gotten lazy with your own training, Mr. Solomon, sir. Frigging, come on, keep smacking it. Okay, Esper needs to not die, though. We're running out of MP, but it should be fine. Hopefully, it should be fine. Oh, Griffles. Kill that Might. Oh, it's nixed! That means no cut loose. Oh my god, Griffles is frigging... Griffles' defense is so bad! Wait, who wants that? Dapo wants that. Hurry! Oh my god, stop! Hurry, hurry! Before it leaves! Oh, the Might's gone. Good. Alright, now, what even can you two even do? Another? Another? For me? How kind of you. I like how that Bolt Shower literally immediately gave another golden orb to Bolt Shower again. You're gonna chain this. Give me another one. Aww. Right, yeah, Griffles is strong, but their defenses are so bad. Like, wow. Right, yeah, the Drongo is just the support. They're not particularly... Oh god, I say as I get beaten to a pulp. Come on. He's nearly down. Oh my god! The frigging Hurley's weak, like, pose is to, like, hold its back. Like, hold its hands to its back like it's got a bad back. It's really funny. Go! I'm gonna suck that health you just did right out of you. Yeah, this isn't doing a lot. No insta-kill. Alright then, go on, Babs. You can finish this off. There we go. One little headbutt. Yeah, that was was the whole point meant to be that... I'm guessing the whole point was that Solomon wasn't meant to be tough, and Horace was the real challenge. I'm guessing that has to have been intentional, because there's no way they're like, oh yeah, have 3 first stage familiars as your final challenge. Ha! Not bad. Maybe you aren't as rubbish as I thought. I mean, is the reason why you call everybody else rubbish because really you're not very skilled? Because that was really disappointing. I wasn't trying very hard. Oh, of course. I wasn't trying very hard, of course, but you still did all right. You may even have what it takes to be a sage. Not a supreme one, obviously. I suppose you probably deserve a reward. Go on then, but only because I'm so nice. So what exactly would you use if you actually were trying? Solosseum Supremo. You have won rank S. You now reign supreme in the Solosseum. How about that then, Ollie boy? We did it. We flippin' did it well. You said it, Mr. Drippy. We really did it. A fine victory, and Bopper is impressed. You have grown strong. My master will now recognize you as a true master of the field of familiars. You have passed the test. The test? Yes, Bopper did not mention. The Solosseum series is a final trial to be faced in this temple. Only by passing this test can you earn the respect and recognition of my master. The 4 great sages all passed the test. Really? Wow, hearing that, I feel like I could take on anybody. Who actually gets to decide who's a great sage then? Flip man, you ain't far off being a great sage yourself. Yeah, exactly. What do I need to do? Surely I've done everything to be a great sage. Why are you all the way back there? I reckon it'd suit you. Made for it, you were. Enough talk. It is now time to present you with your prize. Lots of money and a oh my god, another familiar? There is only one ticket like this in the world. You may exchange it for the precious mandragora. This creature's metamorphosis is interesting. I wish you luck. What the frick does that mean? Do not delay. Take the ticket to my master. Wait, I like how he says that, but it's like we have several tickets that are the only ones of their kind. Ah, so you lot are here to compete in this. Oh, you've already said that. Yeah, give me this thing. What the frig is that? Mandragora. No, like, a mandragora is like that mythical, like, plant thing that, like, screams and, like, it can kill you or something when it screams, right? That's not what I expected it to look like. What kind of creature is this? Mandy, Manny, Gore, Andrew? Okay. I guess we'll go with Mandy. Andrew just seems so random out of all those names. Like, all the names were kind of linked to, like, what its name was, and then all of a sudden there's just Andrew. I'm sure you and your new friend are oh yeah, you say that all the time. Oh, and there's the that's weird, because they didn't pop up with the pages describing all of these other familiars all the other times I got those tickets. What the frig? It's a frigging Nobilia? It's one of the ones that you literally... That's what he meant by there's only one of this kind. It's one of the ones that's supposed to be completely untamable. What the frig? It has... It's got, like, all 6, like, moves right off the bat. Wait. Oh, wait, and there's... Okay, this is the thing that's always confused me. There's the planet, like, icon. Literally none of the others are that type. All of the others are either star, sun, or moon. But I've got so many planet drops and jumbo planet drops. What the frig is with that? Surely, like, why would they give you so many just for that one guy? Is this like... Is that a bit of... I was gonna say, like, is that part of unfinished content? But then, like, why would they even give you so many, though? It's so weird. It likes to smack its belly. Okay, well, we'll be working on that at some point. Yeah, so this is what my familiar retreat looks like at the moment. As you can see, I've got a lot of metamorphs now, and like some complete lines of familiars. So, obviously, now that I've done that, I only have the casino to do to win all of the tickets for the thing, which, with the amount of money I have, I might just be able to... I'm hoping that I'll just be able to literally buy it outright. But I think before I do that, I'm gonna frigging finish this living dex. Because, like... I was, like, already halfway through doing it when I was doing all the grinding for those items. So I was like, well, I've done so much now, I might as well continue. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, it's for the other daddy full metamorph. The granddaddy. It looks like he's got a white beard and a pipe. Oh my god, there's actual smoke coming out of it. Wait, what the frig? Has he got a... He's got a bomb on his head. Why has he got a bomb on his head? I love the smoke. It actually, like, it actually wafts around with him. What is with the bomb? I'm so confused about that. And a nice little cloak. Oh, it's strange, strange metamorph. Oh yeah, did I metamorph this guy or did I get this guy from Serenade, the second form? Yeah, I just want to see this one metamorph anyway. Oh, he just gets... just gets more red skin color, really. Managed to serenade a second stage balloonatic, meaning I don't have to do another metamorph for that. We'll call you Loony. Loony Balloony. Right, there we are. I've got my Hurley serenaded. Like, he waves to you and then like poses his big muscles at you. It's like a guy trying to flirt with you, is that Hurley? Hello. Beef Biffer, Hurly Whirly, Bulko. Go with Bulko. There we are. I also serenaded a Psychophant. I'm actually getting my elephants this time. Psycandy, Psycolin, Psyker, Simon. Psycolin, just because that sounds so ridiculous. Funny. Ian, Ron, Iron, Iram. Oh, well, I don't remember these names at all. Iram sounds like an interesting name, so we'll go for that. Okay, so we got the two Spituligans to get to both of their final metamorphic forms. This is one... Actually, I think I've seen both of these guys, actually, before. Lickety Spitu. Sounds pretty gross. I don't actually like these guys a lot. Like, I mean, I don't know. I think the general idea is kind of cool and imaginative, but it just kind of grosses me out that it's basically a thing that attacks via spitting stuff at you from a tube. Like, ugh, that's just gross. So yeah, there's the Lickety Spitu, and then next is your next metamorph, the Sniper Spitu. There they are. The colour palette differences actually make them look quite different to each other, so that's pretty good use of that. And then we've got the Poker, which thanks to that one girl, I already have the Guppy, so now I can get the Stabberwocky. Num num num. And unfortunately, I mean, maybe hopefully it'll be easier now, because unfortunately I've got the other one that I'm gonna metamorph into its second form, I believe. Which means I'm going to have to go out and serenade another one of these, and last time when I tried to get the first stage of this, it took quite a while. Because these guys have a really low serenade rate. So, I mean, like I said, it should be better now because I've got the increased serenade rate. But still, it's kind of unfortunate. So here we go. Hercules, of course. Hercules. So I don't know why I didn't see that coming. The other one looks... well, I mean, I guess they all kind of look like Vikings because of the spikes on their heads. I suppose they'd be curved if they were Viking-like forms. Yeah, I still like the guppy more than this, even though it's funny that the guppy kind of ends up with a beak, because it kind of feels like the beak kind of comes out of nowhere. I just don't like the face of this one. It's just... I don't know, I think like its mouth looks like too low down from its eyes. It's just very silly looking. I'm not entirely sure what this one is actually supposed to be, this Lickety Spitoo. I feel like the kind of shape of the tip of its head is supposed to, like, be something recognizable. I don't know, is it supposed to be... The torso of it looks kind of pottery-like. I don't really know what it is, because obviously this one's like a palm tree. It's got a very beachy theme, but I don't really know what this is supposed to be. Okay, we've reached the other final metamorph of the Hurly, which is the Hurlabaloo. Which is kind of funny because Hercules was such an obvious reference to something. What the frig is Hurlabaloo? Okay, it sounds like you're just combining the balloon familiar with this. Oh my god. Oh, well, I appreciate the little bobble in its beard. I don't... What kind of thing is this supposed to be? I don't know what this is based off. This looks quite different. I like it's got chest patches there. It's got boobs. And also we got Pookie here to become the second metamorph form. These are the ones that I don't like these guys. Like the bulging eyes and the kind of disturbingly human-like baby face. Ugh. Do not like any of them. They look weird. I also brought in the... What's it called? Like danger fish or dangler fish. Because we need... I think actually we just need this one to be the second form and the other one to be the other final metamorph. And then we might need a first stage form again, and then that's the full metamorphic line. Becomes the strangler fish. I quite like the look of these guys though, although they've got kind of funny bulgy eyes as well. I don't know, I think there's quite a unique, fun take on a kind of like, you know, anglerfish, but with long, sharp teeth and claws, and it sounds like a dog, which is funny. Okay, Tado here is going to second stage Tadolescent? Like adolescent, but tadpole adolescent? And then they're going back in the box. Because the other Tadolescent that I already have is going to become the other final form. We've already got a Snipper. Here's the Snapper that Dimples is going to become, which... Okay, the colour-wise, it doesn't really look all that much different to what you look like now, but maybe you'll get some crazier hair or something? Oh my god. Ugh. I like... The more these things metamorph, the more I like them less and less. Ew, it's got... Okay, the horns, and it's like... fin is claws as well. It's got clawed hands. It's got a really creepy and kind of naughty looking face with little teeth. Ugh, I don't like it. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. It's getting another wishing wombat. And then this one will be going right back into the... My god. Oh my god, it's so like friggin' top heavy that when it eats, its little legs kick up out of the sky. It looks like it's singing. Then after that, that one's going to be going back in, because then this one's going to go to the other final form. And then I think, yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I have this one ready to go to the other final form of the elephant, the Hierophant. Nom nom nom. I think this one is actually quite interesting looking. With the with the colour palette swap, and I like the fact that it's wearing a little hat. He's got little like cloud-like swirly eyebrows that match little swirls on his scaly things that are on top of his back as well. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's very cool looking at least. Nah, your mouth is so loud. Does your pupils dilate when you're like flapping around? Hold on a second. No, that was just me making things up in my head. Okay, I have final metamorph for Kermit here. And I don't think I've actually seen the other metamorph. Oh my god. Tadorable! So this is the one I've got already. Ugh. Oh dear, I don't think I'm gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it. I freaking hate it with their, like, big kind of lips like that are put on animals. Ugh, I don't like it. Or the eyelashes either. Is that, like, has it actually got a little bit sticking out of its mouth? Or is that just its mouth? Ew! Oh my god, that made it so much more disgusting. No, that's literally just a hole where its mouth is. Ew, and its tongue comes out of that little teeny tiny hole. Ugh, that's horrible, I don't like it. And it's got a heart on its back. Ugh. Overly feminized to horrific results. The frog looked cute in every other metamorph apart from that one. Don't like it. Gross. And then also this one. I don't think I've actually... Have I seen... I don't think I've seen the other final metamorph of this either. I haven't! Spanglerfish. I don't know what that's supposed to be in reference to, but it looks like it's got like a moon shape on its little dangler. Oh my god. Oh my god. Its eyes. It looks like it's high. Look at it. Oh, and the teeth as well. Backwards facing tusks like. And what is that? It's angle. It's not a moon. Why did I think that was a moon? Probably because it was like that. It looked like a moon shape to me. But actually now it's like an eyeball. I swear that these metamorphs that you didn't see, that you would only see if you metamorph them yourself, they hide the weirdest looking ones in those parts. Like, what the frig is this? Okay, I got the Idler in here, which I've never seen any of its metamorphs. Oh look, its next metamorph is just a little bit more darker orange and apparently just opens its eyes. I think I actually can get the full metamorph line for this because it's a ticket. I'm pretty sure I remember it's a ticket from the... It looks a bit sleepy. It's a ticket from the casino, so I can just literally just buy more tickets and then metamorph them. And I'm hoping with how rich I am, it won't be too difficult. That's quite disappointing, is that? Like, he doesn't barely look any different from what he looked before. Just looks a bit sadder. Okay, it's final metamorph time for the Strongo again, to the Electrongo, which I don't know, looking at that face, he looks pretty cool. Like, I think it's just because it has the smoothed out face rather than the kind of spiky eyebrows and things. But that's pretty cool. I think I was probably convinced by whatever was being said in the Wizard's Companion to not go for this one. But, like, I quite like the look of this one. I like the little feathers on it look like little hearts as well. Okay, finally got round to the other version of the Wombat. Oh yeah, this is the freaking Captain Whamtastic. This is the freaking superhero Wham that I only just saw in the Solosseum. Absolutely ridiculous looking friggin'... It's got friggin' glasses! It looks... Oh my god, that is totally just... That is literally just somebody's edit. Like, I can't believe that's real. I bet it's really friggin' strong as well. Honestly, I probably would have... Out of a choice between them, I probably would have chosen the Vampire Bat just because I really like that frigging sounding name, and also it makes sense that the bat would turn into a Vampire Bat rather than a frigging superhero. Why has he got an N on his chest? Why has he got an N on his chest? Captain Whamtastic, it should be a W. Maybe the Japanese name is something different and it's with an N. Right, Blossom the Floret is going to become a Flummox Floret, which is only the second stage, but that should be the full Floret metamorphic line completed. Just goes a bit green, looks a bit more like a cactus. And then we also have Spencer. who is also going to become the second form Spatuligan, and that's also the full Spatuligan, or Spituline, completed. Gets a mask. And then we're gonna, I think this is finishing the Lubber metamorphic line with the second final metamorph of the Elegant Tiger. Which still looks pretty cool, but, you know, I prefer the blue one. At least these ones are, like, very, very much unusual looking. Like, they look completely different. All of their forms do. I do like that the little ears have become, like, those little bun-like things, and those are some friggin' long claws. We've seen AC, and now we get DC! The other final metamorph of Zappo. Which, I gotta say, this one still looks cool. I think all of these look cool, but I can't help it. Zappo is just perfect in every way. He's spiky and glowy, the starry eyes, everything about him is great. Like, I like this guy as well, but just nowhere near as much. Like, the kind of round waviness around him just doesn't beat the spikes. Got a cute little light bulb, but still that doesn't beat the spike ball that's on Zappo's tail. I even like the kind of, like, plug socket, like, metal bits that come off the top of his head more than these rounded bits. This one's called Coggin. I don't know why, I just think that's quite a funny name. Ah, that's interesting. So, the different colour palette swap for this actually looks, like, much different. I feel like that could have almost been a final metamorph look, because looking at the one final metamorph look that I have at the moment, it's kind of got similar colours to the first stage of the cog. Let's see, that's the final metamorph. And then that's what it originally starts off as. There's really not that much different, but that looks completely different from all the others. I guess the blue on that does look pretty cool, but I still feel like this looks so different that could have easily been a final metamorph. And we have the other final metamorph of Tui, which I didn't pick last time, the Hooting Star, which didn't show up as far as I know. Like, it's not... I've not seen it in any other location. Nope, that's not shown up anywhere, and of course there's one of the ones that hasn't appeared somewhere. Looks very, very bizarre. But it's got, like, almost like eyelashes. It's got eyes on its chest, which I think that's pretty cool. And it's got its ears that became all curly-whirly. Actually, I think it looks very cool. Looks unusual, but cool. I really like the chest eyeballs. It's like it's got double the eyes. Almost like an animal defense mechanism sort of thing going on there. Time to start the metamorphosis on the clank-like metamorphs. Clickety-clank Mark II. Oh. Is one of the final one... Wait, I mean, have I seen the other final metamorphs? One of them literally just going to be called Clickety-clank Mark III. That'd be kind of boring. I don't remember seeing this one ever. And this one's only the second metamorph. Where the frick are you supposed to find these guys? Maybe I have seen it? I don't remember seeing it at all. Having said that, they're all kind of small and got the same general shape, so it may very well be that I have seen it and just forgotten. Right, I'm taking a look at the Idler page because I have reached the point where I'm getting its final metamorph. Oh wait. Well, just in case, because obviously I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can get the tickets of this one in the casino, but just in case, I'm gonna have a look. Just in case this ends up being the only final metamorph of this Idler. I'm not gonna go all the way, I'm not gonna go into the friggin' casino just to check if I can get more tickets. I'll just do this instead. Fundamentally lazy creatures, even their periodic bursts of energy do not last very long. Okay, so that's why his eyes are closed all the time, because he's sleepy. The second metamorph that we have now, the Wild Idler. Creatures who are fond of striking strangers with their clubs. Despite this violent habit, they are invariably upset when people refuse to defend them. So they're kind of like Toph from Avatar, like they hit people as a sign of affection. And then these are the two final metamorph choices. All-Seeing Idler. Creatures who have through their experiences, achieved a form of enlightenment that enables them to dramatically boost their strength when necessary. Oh, okay, well that sounds pretty cool. It's a light familiar. Time to Shine, Whirlig. Time to Shine is the move that boosts attack and special attack, so that's magic attack rather. So that's pretty good. It's also a wind, looks like a storm-based idler. Metamorph that one is. And then the evil idler. Evil creatures well versed in the darkest arts. No right-thinking wizard would ever trust an evil idler, as they may be relied upon for nothing but duplicity. Oh my god, the wizard's companion is literally saying, do not pick that one. It's bad. So yeah, the light one and the dark one got Black Blast, Spite, Enlighten, and more. So there's the other, that dark-based attack that we haven't actually seen yet. Not that we will see any of these attacks, because it's not as if I'm actually going to be using them. Honestly, I like the look of the All-Seeing Idler more. I think it just looks cooler. It's like a bird kind of thing. It's got... Oh, is that like a feather duster? Oh my god, the friggin' club becomes a feather duster in that final metamorph. It's pretty much always a club in every other metamorph apart from that one where it has a feather duster. Okay, well, I think I've made my mind up. I just like that more. So yeah, this is just in case, like, hopefully I'll end up getting both of them if I'm correct in there being more tickets in the casino, but just in case, we're going for the All-Seeing Idler as, like, the final pick over... Actually, maybe look at the stats, just out of curiosity. Has less attack. Well, I mean, it should have more... Oh, it doesn't? Yeah, it has only one more point of magical attack. Less defense. The magic defense is the same. And more accuracy. Okay. Let's have a look at this All-Seeing Idler. I want to see your feather duster. That sounds weird. And there we go. Oh, it looks a little bit more like... Oh, is it not a feather duster? It kind of looks a bit more like a branch with a bunch of leaves on it, actually, now that I see the real thing. Yeah, I think that's what it is, actually. Instead of a feather duster, it's a branch with leaves. Yeah, I actually think the colours looked cooler in the drawing. It doesn't look as cool in person. But, there you go. I'm sure the evil one would have looked kind of weird as well. Tin Man to Iron Man. It's kind of surprising, actually, that Iron Man is only the second stage metamorph. Like, considering, you know, the reference there, you'd expect that to be a final metamorph. Okay, so it is as I thought before. I can buy multiple idler tickets, which means I will need 3 more of them to have the full metamorph line. And I can only buy 1,000 chips at a time for 5,000 gold. Which I have lots of gold, but it is just... this is gonna take a while because I'm pretty... Is it an idler... Ooh, whoops. Is it an idler ticket, like... 25,000? That's just... the thing that's gonna take me the most amount of time is having to do this every time and buy 1,000 chips. So I can't go over that. That's really annoying. Buy that several times over until I have enough chips. Ugh, and they've made this a bit more convenient. And another. There we go. Now I have 3 idler tickets. Clunk is gonna reach the final stage, and I don't... Yeah, I've literally not seen... What the frick is with this thing, with the tiny robot? I've not seen any of the final... I don't remember seeing his second metamorph, and I don't remember seeing any of these final metamorphs either. Clickety Clank DX and Clickety Clank LX. Okay, so it's not... At least it's not Clickety Clank Mark III. So I guess we'll just go for LX first. It kind of looks like it's got, like, that tube mouth that the Spatuligan has. It kind of does! What the frig is that about? That's weird. Why has it got a tube mouth? That's so weird. Wait, does that tube mouth, like, collide with... Oh no, it looks like it passes through. I was wondering if, because obviously he takes his head off and, like, spins it around like that, I was wondering if that tube mouth was gonna get in the way of his body, but doesn't look like it. Okay, and then also we got the other final metamorph for the Megalith. So this is what we already had, the Paleolith with Rocco, and now we're getting the Neolith. The fire-based rock thing. I think this one looks a bit weird. I like the colors on it, but I don't like the face as much. I kind of like that, like, obviously with Rocco, he kind of looks like he's got a smile. And I like the kind of ancient Egyptian look to it. I don't know. I think the colors on here, the reds and oranges look cool, but the face, it just like, it looks like it's got like an O mouth. And its eyes, it just looks shocked. I don't like it as much. Okay, I just want to point something out, because this is just something I've only just noticed now that I did not know the entire game. So you see I've got two of the same Obscura Boras here. Both of these I serenaded. And I even named them the same one. I was about to get rid of them, but I noticed something. One of them is obviously double sun, and the other one is just sun. And the one that's just sun has magical defense of 63, and the one that's double sun has less magical defense, and less defense, and less evasion. Because this one with just sun has 66 evasion and 46 defense, whereas this one with double sun has 44 defense and 65 evasion. What the frig is that about? I would have thought that, like, if there was a difference, it's like, oh, the double sun is, like, better? Because normally the regular suns is, like, the most common one. But it actually has worse stats. Well, what is this about? That's so weird. And I have no idea what it's about, especially because, like, I don't remember this mechanic ever being explained in the game. Like, they just didn't tell you anything. They told you about, like, obviously the different elements, but they didn't tell you anything about double moon versus regular moon, like this. Like, what the frig is that about? So bizarre. Regardless, getting rid of that one because it's an extra, I don't want it. This one's double sun as well. Do they just stay double sun or double whatever? So I've got the superconductor, gonna get the cog condenser, the blue one, which I think looks the coolest out of the two metamorphs. But is this one gonna, like, is it also gonna be a double whatever element it is? Yeah, it's still a double sun. What does that mean by comparison to a single sun? I don't know, that confuses me, does that? Okay, and now I can get the two final metamorphs of the Iron Man. We have Steam Man. Still think that, like, this one really should have been called Steam Man. And then the final metamorph should have been called Iron Man. I guess because they wanted those cool poofs of cloud coming out the top of it, which look pretty cool. And then the other version, which is the Beam Man. I guess they all kind of just sound like different heroes. It's Gazer Beam. Oh, you get electrical, like, antenna things coming out the top of your head. I also like that this one has, like, it has one little eye and then one big eye. That makes it look kind of cute. Cute and unusual. I also like the purple plating on this one, because of course I do. Purple favorite color. Yeah, that one looks pretty good. Purple and gold is a cool mix. Okay, I don't know if I got this before, but I just tamed a golden Toko. Which means bunnies for me. And then what's it gonna be? Toko Sheen, Toko Shine, Toko Gleam. The boring names as always. First metamorph of this little Bud Lily dude to the Sponge Bud. I did actually already have a Sponge Bud because at some point I just kind of naturally serenaded one. But I hadn't metamorphed one until this one. The really smiley. Bertha here's a double sun, which I don't know what that means. Go to the duck-billed bopper, which is... Oh, them too, I like that one more. Probably because it actually has like the sharp beak. Maintains looking like a bird, whereas the other one has like a flat face with a spike coming out of it. I like the crest that comes off the back of it. A little kind of like little scorpion claw on the end of its tail. Tweety, you're going to become a big bopper, which we've just seen, but now we get to see you actually metamorph into the thing. Oh my god, it eats and then smacks its belly in satisfaction. That's pretty funny. Does the big bopper already have a claw in its tail? It has some spikes, but they're not quite a claw yet. Right, and then we get the other final metamorph of the Sillymander, Pyromander, which is another one that I've not seen at all in the wild. So does that mean it's going to look absolutely bizarre? It has... Oh, I understand. I always thought that, like, it seems like both of the final metamorphs of these salamanders are kind of... They look like Chinese dragon style. Right, like both of them do. The other one's like a green Chinese dragon, and this one looks like more like a red Chinese dragon. The more snaky-like tongue. It looks weird, but I kind of like it. And the other final metamorph, so for Slippy I chose the underripe buncher, so now we're gonna get the overripe buncher. Which looks like it's gonna have, like, banana peel on the top of its head. Yeah, it's got the open bananas in each hand. I quite like the kind of gradient of it looking a bit more orange at the top. But I like Slippy's, like, flower that they get on top of their head a bit more than this banana thingy. Oh, bambana, I'm sorry. And the other, the evil idler, the one we avoided because the wizard's companion recommended against it. Is that the only familiar that the wizard's companion literally says, don't get this one? Which is funny because I thought, in the book, I thought that the other version of the idler with the feather duster looked better, but actually I think in person this one looks better, like the colours stand out more. It's got a spiky collar, whereas the other one looked a bit more blander than like what it looked like in the book. Now we get to see the Clickety Clank DX, which diverts from the kind of blue-purple colour scheme to a red colour. I quite like the crazy twisty-turny purple all around all the spikes. Oh, that also looks a lot more interesting because it's like it has to, when it spins its head round, it looks like it has to balance its like little ear cog things on the tips of those little drills. He looks quite different from all the others. I like this guy. The first metamorph of the airhead is the beach head, which that looks similar to the one that I caught already, but it's not. It's a different one. Not the same. For a second I was like, because of the brown coloration, it looked similar to the one that's got like the caveman outfit, but I was like, no, because that's a final metamorph, so that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't think, did I ever see this guy? I don't remember seeing this guy before. And I have the Lotus Bud from Serenading, so now I get to fight the other completion of this metamorphic line with the Tropical Bud. Looks like the pink gets transferred from the petals onto its actual body. It looks kind of, it looks a bit snooty, does this one. The other one looks angry. And this one looks more snooty with its eyes like that, and it has little pom-poms for hands. I quite like the way, well, all the flowers like that on this one. Little pointed edges on the flowers. Oh, and it's also got like, some of the petals are red and some of the pink. Oh, I quite like that, different coloured flower petals. Looks okay, and upturned antennae. And also see the metamorph from Sillymander to Slammander, the second form. That should be the full metamorphic line of the Sillymanders now. Done. And I got the duck-billed bopper. It's now time for the uni-bopper. The one that I can't, I mean, I'm a bit conflicted on it because it's like, I kind of like how the kind of crest on its head curls over to the front of its face. I think that's a pretty design detail. I just don't really like how it has no beak in favor for that just flat mouth at the front. I just think that just looks a bit awkward. I think if it, like, curled forward into a beak, that would have looked a little bit more cooler. But he's unique looking. I'd probably, like, for it to like it. It's also got more of a, like, almost like a spearhead kind of tail instead of the pincers. He's different looking. I do still like him. Do the first Toko metamorph. Oh, he's Angie. Angie Coco the Toko. And we're on the very... Oh my god! Have I seen that before? That friggin' animation where the friggin' bottom half of it becomes huge? I don't feel like I have. Potty to Jack Potty. Oh, it's a pun like jackpot, but potty. Jackpotty. Also, did I see that right? And this thing is a sprite thing? This is a fairy? Did I see that right? It is! What the frig? Ew, the friggin' toilet fairy. The spittoon fairy. I don't like it. It's pretty gross. Okay, and then that one also needs to be metamorphed to its final form. This one's a double star as well. So, we have this one with the caveman outfit. Oh, what the frig is this? Fountainhead? That looks very weird. It looks like it doesn't have a lot of features. And I've, like, not seen this one either ever before. It looks like it's lost all of its features. Oh my god, what the frig is this? What is this? This is the weirdest looking one I've seen so far. The weirdest... Ugh. Ew, I don't like how its face bulges out the rest of it like that. At least be like a kind of smooth incline. What is that? It's like a circuit board. Is this a familiar of the future? Ew. I don't like how it's lost all separation between its face and the rest of its head. And it looks really happy about it as well. Ugh. Get me the caveman one any day by comparison to this thing. What the frig even is it? Can't wait to read the weird description of what this thing is supposed to be. Enlightened to future technology or something. I don't think I saw the metamorph for this one either. This is what was it called? I forget even what the first one was called. It's going to the grandson. The second metamorph. Which is just a more purpley colour in the centre. Doesn't really... Not all that amazingly different by comparison, but... You know, the colours still work well. First metamorph of the pom-pom, which I've seen this one in the wild. The pond-pom, which is basically the same thing, except it has an eyeball now. One winky eyeball, and I think it's more blue. Yep, it's more blue. Oh, it has also... Did it have that many teeth before? I think that many teeth is new. Oh, I didn't realise that the eyeball is all wibbly-wobbly like jelly as well. That's kind of funny. All gooey and leaky. Ugh. Right. I serenaded a Pompeii, and the other one that I don't have is a pomegranate. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love the puns for both of these things. The Pompeii called Vesuvius, and then this one is the pomegranate. I can only imagine the suggested names for it. Oh my god. Another one that we've never seen before. Look at the friggin' tongue. It's almost like ghastly with the tongue hanging out of it. The one dozy eye. That one looks really funny. And then the other final metamorph of the grandson. So I serenaded a wayward son, now we get God's son. Another one we've not seen before. That face looks really goofy on there, though. As far as I can tell on there, that's got a really goofy face on it. Oh my god, yes it does. I mean, it does look like some kind of, like, mythological figure from, like, Japanese folklore or something. I'm sure that's probably what that's based on. It looks really silly. I think I like the other one. Is it the Wayward Son that the other one is called? I like that one more. It looks a bit more cooler, in my opinion. And then this one can become like the one that, yeah, the crackpot, which is basically just drunk. And then let's see the hot pot, since we've not seen that one. Obviously I'm gonna get the crackpot at some point as well. What the frig's a hot? Oh, right, crackpot as in like it's drunk, and hot pot, yep, as in it's like food. Is that a bomb? No, I think it's meant to be like it's meant to be like a cooking lid on top of it, like it's boiling inside its belly and like cooking it, bubbling at the top. And it's got rosy cheeks because it's so hot. It's a little less weird than the crackpot, let's put it that way. But I'm not a massive fan of like any of the potty ones anyway. I don't know, I just think they're just a bit too weird for my tastes. Okay, Ripple the Kipper is about to become a red napper, which doesn't look too different apart from, it looks like it's exactly the same except it's pink. Yep, and now she's pink. Shonko is the Shonky Honker is becoming the Ooh. I think I've seen too many of these guys as the golden ones, because I didn't even realize that the Shonky Honkers... No, this is why it's really difficult, actually, to tell these guys apart. It's really difficult to tell the Shonky Honker apart, the golden Shonky Honker apart from, like, the Papa, whatever it's called. The first form. Because, like, the original form is gold, like, is yellow like this, so the colors make them look different, but if they're all gold, they all just look the same. Okay, and then Rory, have I actually seen your second form? No, I haven't. I've seen the... Oh, you already... Oh, really? By the second form, you already get the kind of eyeball appearing on the head. Because obviously there's the final form with that. Oh, yeah, you look pretty cool. The final form has that eyeball on its head, that, like, transparent eyeball. But I haven't seen the first form. And obviously I have that. I managed to serenade one of the final forms of this guy, so... He'll be going to the other final form. Yeah, it's only really the tail that gives away the difference, because it's got two little notes on it instead of the one. But apart from that, it looks kind of similar to its first form. Yes, I've seen both of these fully evolved Nappa guys. Both the siesta fish and the sweet bream in the wild. It doesn't really matter, I have neither of them. I think I like this one a bit more just because the other one with the dopey half-lidded eyes just looks weird to me. Also, it's really annoying because it's the one that keeps... I mean, they probably all do. It's the one that keeps, like, using the everybody go to sleep move, and it does it over and over again. So there's one final metamorph of that thing. First metamorph of Shrimpy here. I really like this guy, from the Shrimpaler to the Impaler. And then I'm probably going to turn this one into, like, the dark shrimp thing from Shadar's castle, because that's the one I like the most. It looks so cool. I love it. Okay, lucky for me, one of these second stage Shrimpalers, the Impaler, wanted serenading, which means I don't have to catch another one of these guys, so... See what we've got. We've got Stabby, Poco, Jib Jab, Proderick, like Prodder. I quite like Poco because it's like a pun for poking, but also at the same time, it sounds kind of Studio Ghibli, like name-wise as well. Yay, I get my Grimpaler, the favorite of my Shrimpaler metamorphs. Here he is. He looks so cool. I didn't actually check out the stats between the difference of them, but oh well. I don't really care. It just looks really cool. I like him so much. And then the other final metamorph of this guy. So that's the one we got. We're gonna get the... Oh, right. This is the one that... I already seen this one. This is the one that we had as one of the bounty fights. Both of the final metamorphs of this thing look really cool, though. They're amazing. I love the different bat wing and angel wing on that. Just such a cool combination. And then we need piano head for this one, the honky tonker. Because we have trumpet head, now we get piano head. Also a really cool idea for a familiar. I like that there's two different instruments for those ones. His cool little high-collared red and purple cloak and his stripy purple horns. Just love that. And his angy look as well. I think I actually prefer the look of the piano head over the trumpets. Like if I were using this guy, I would have chosen this guy over the other one. I would have found it really difficult to choose between these two actually, because I think both of their final metamorphs look really cool. Maybe just about the angel wing, bat wing would have just about inched out. I'm gonna have to start grinding for evolutionary items soon, because this is my last jumbo moon drop and I can't make any more because I don't have any more moon crystals. There we are, there's the Doko Toko, who I haven't actually seen in its actual original coloration. And there's the Toko Cold and Doko Toko. What are the differences in their stats? How do you get? Oh, this one gets Upsy Daisy, of course, because it's the Doctor. Trixie Nixie. And it also has more attack. Not that it really matters for, like, what this thing is. That one has way more magical defense. Let's get the Doko Toko, just because that's, like I said, that's the one I've not actually seen in its original form, because the only one I've seen is the golden version. there it is. It's purple. A nice color. A nice shade of purple. I do like the little bit in its ears to make it not just be a completely boring one flat color. Right, gonna see the first metamorph of the bone head to the bone ranger, which just looks kind of the same except he's got actual eyeballs this time. Slight color palette change and eyeballs. And I am finally done with these Kipper guys. Can I actually do it? Yes, I can. I've run out of moon jumbos, but I still have star jumbos. If I get any moon jumbo guys, I'm gonna have to like stick them in the back until I can grind for more of those. There we are, there's the sleepy siesta star, which is really annoying to encounter. You know, it's funny because I think these like Kipper things, they look interesting, they are very unique looking, but I don't think I particularly liked the look of any of them. I don't know. Something about the kind of human-like body on a massive oversized head is just a bit disturbing to me. Did his sword change? Wait. Oh yeah, it did. The sword changed a little bit. He's got a more curved sword rather than just a pointed one. And a pattern on the shield as well. Slight changes. Okay, through trying to get all of the dinky dwarf things, I have gotten 3 moon crystals, so I made another jumbo moon drop. And the Plessy I'm going to be getting is the Blessy Plessy. It looks like it's got very frilly, almost petal-like frills. Oh, okay. It looks a lot different than what the... That's weird. That is so much more different than what... Look at that picture down here. And then look at how it actually looks. It looks like the head frills should be pink like the belly, with a sheen to it, but instead they're all grey and not very colourful. Kinda disappointing. I'm glad I picked the one that I picked. I accidentally wasn't recording when I metamorphed this guy, but here you go. That's the other final form of the Impaler, the Himpaler. And as I was saying, I much prefer the Grimpaler looks and colour-wise. I don't like this one's stupid eyebrows. Like, I know the colour's like made to match the stick of the spear, but I just think it looks silly. Like, if they were gonna give it an Angie look, they should have just done the similar kind of Angie look that the Grimpaler has with the eyes. I just feel like the eyebrows look really out of place. Outside of that, he is pretty cool. I do like his golden wings. And then I've got these guys, these dinkies that I've now finally serenaded. 4 dinkies. So now we can get the turnkey, which doesn't really look much different. It's basically, like, it's pretty much just a pure color palette swap, except the beard is just a lighter shade of purple. It, like, hardly looks, like, that's the original, and then that's the metamorph. It's barely any different. It's just a lighter shade of purple on the beard, and then a red coloration inside the keyhole instead of that empty bit of key. I guess the clothes are a different color, but I don't know. I hope these things look a little bit more crazier when they get to their final metamorph. I feel like these things should look weird. Alright, I'm just gonna show off this the Nobilia familiar, super secret familiar that we got, because he's really funny, or she's really funny rather. Mandy, like, look at the way it runs. It's so slow, and yet it runs like that. With its arms in the air. And also it comes with this Atang Flame Fan, which, I mean, it's kind of just the same kind of, like, you know, fire attack like that. But was that always called Flame Fang? I feel like Flame Fan is like, I don't know, it's not very strong at the moment because it's at Metamorph level, but it's only level 3. I feel like that Fan Flame thing, like, it looks like another move, but I swear the other moves had a different name to it. Is that like a completely unique move that it gets? I don't know. But regardless, I thought, like, I just wanted to show that off before I metamorphed it, because it's metamorphosable now. It's kind of similar to the Toko, where, like, the experience required to metamorph is a lot per level, but it metamorphs at, like, level 3. Okay, but now I can finally, for the first time, use this frigging jumbo planet drop. Oh wait, no, it's secondary, so the tiny planet drop. Is these planet drops literally... Oh my god. It's gonna go from a Mandragora to a Pandora-Gora. And it gets Restorer Aurora? If this guy just got completely unique moves. And it doesn't learn anything else outside of that move? There we go, Pandora-Gora. I don't like it. I preferred its I hope the last metamorph looks cooler than that, because that is so disappointing by that tail looks really weird and out of place on that. Like, the way it's just kind of faded in like that. It looked better in its previous form. I don't like it. Oh, you know what I've just noticed as well? Because it has all of these moves slots, but it barely knows anything. It's probably just so that you can basically just teach it whatever gems and stuff you want. And then, so it can practically have like any moveset. Can it just learn anything? Probably. Oh no, I can't friggin' metamorph any of these guys because I don't have any jumbo moondrops and they're all jumbo moondrop requirements. Alright, I get to finish one of the bone guys off the skeleton guys, because I only have one jumbo moondrop, but luckily I'm in the Perdita area to finish up with the kitties, which is convenient, because that's also where you can just get crystal spawns for things to make these jumbos. There we are. Got the Bone Brigadier final, which I think I did hear online that this one's one of the best ones to have for Swain. I actually think he looks pretty cool, but I didn't like his first few forms, so I never considered using it. There we go. I have enough jumbo star drops to get the final Toko metamorph, the Toko to Cold. I find that one the most difficult one to say. Ah, cool. It actually doesn't look... The final metamorphs with these Tokos actually kind of similar, aren't they? Practically just a color palette swap and just a slight ear change. I think I actually like this one better, despite the fact the other one's purple, just because I like how the tips of the ears kind of have a gradient of blue on them. It's quite nice. And now this one also has the final metamorph, a final chance to use this giant planet drop, which, why is there 10 of them? Wait. Why does it look like it's got... Wait, what? It's got more metamorphs? Mandragora. What the frig? It metamorphs past 3? Okay. That's why there's more jumbo planet drops then. Ugh. Each time it does though, it looks... I mean, I guess I like this slightly more than the previous one, but still, like, literally the first form looked the best, and it still looks ugly. What is this? What is this weird thing? Oh, also, it got a new trick. Restorer Aurora. Pulls down healing light that greatly restores all allies' health. So it's probably just, like, the best healing move that any metamorph, that any familiar can get, most likely, by the sounds of that. Okay, I'm up to the next metamorph on this ugly looking guy. Is this... Okay, have I got 10 jumbo planet drops because this guy's gonna evolve 10 metamorph 10 times? Because that's just pretty freaking ridiculous if that's true. So, Mandragora to Tundragora, which it looks kind of the same, except less colorful? Like, it looks like it lost its gradient. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, what the frig is with this thing's look, though? Why did it start off looking pretty cool? And now it just looks weird as hell. What the frig is going on with this? I'm so confused. Oh, so he's got Upside Daisy. Pretty cool. We're gonna get Slowpoke, which I don't care about, and then a fire move, and then something else. This thing is the weirdest thing ever. Okay, another jumbo moondrop grind to finish off the skeleton metamorphosis with the Bone Baron. I think, actually, I might have got that wrong. I think it's the Bone Baron that's the better one of the two. Like, that's the one that's probably, like, the best pick for Swain. But not completely sure again because I didn't use it. Although I will say that if I was choosing between the two, this is the one I would choose just because I like the fact that the skull is like a cow or a buffalo skull, which makes it look extra cool. And I quite like the pointed, it's got the whole buffalo motif going with the spikes on the shield and the points, like the horns on the shield and then the points on the shoulder blades as well. It's pretty cool. Cool looking, and the eyes look awesome as well. Another final metamorph, this time of these dinky guys. So I've got, yep, I've not seen either of these, Donkey and Master Key. Okay. Puns all around. I like this one more because it's got big glasses, which again is reminiscent of the engineer guy from Spirited Away, rather than tiny glasses, man. Oh my god, that smile. Oh god. Ooh, you know what I didn't realize from that picture? Is you can actually see... Oh, he's still got eyes back there. Oh, that's weird. So it's like he's still actually got his eyes there, but like on the glasses, there's like... I guess those are just circles on the glasses. I thought that those were supposed to be the eyes through his glasses, and I was like, that looks a bit scary. But there we are, there's the donkey. Like donkey, even though he's not a donkey. And then the last one for the Master Key. Right at the end, I'm coming to the end of this now. This is like outside of the planet, Jumbo Planet drop guy. These are like this is the last metamorph I need to do. And I literally just like ended up with like having, oh, he's got a completely different kind of key. He's got tiny glasses and I quite like the key. I think that's the favorite key out of all of them. Just because of that nice little swirly whirly design on it. He just looks like an old man. He's gone normal colored. He's literally just a tiny old man. For the Master Key guy. So yeah, now I've only got this guy to do. So I just need to grind Toko Tokos. I had to come to the casino to claim a jumbo drop prize because I literally just, after all this, I didn't run out of like pretty much any of the others, any ingredients to make other jumbo items apart from moon crystals. And it was only like the last few, like 4 or so metamorphs that I needed moon crystals for. So now it's just a Toko Toko grind and I've finally done this ridiculousness. Okay, I'm very confused. So I thought that this one still had metamorphs to go? But it's reached its maximum level now. And it's learned everything. And it's not metamorphable. So what the frig? Have I screwed up? I'm really confused. I've tamed 330 species, which I'm pretty sure that's the maximum amount of species of individual species that you can tame, but it still is the 98% because like the other 2% is like golden versions of familiars that I haven't gotten. Because if that's the case, I'm not getting them. I'm pretty sure as far as I can tell, I've done all of that. And the other thing that I'm kind of worried about is that the alchemy completion is also not 100%. So I'm gonna look that up afterwards, but I'm pretty sure I've done the creature compendium. Okay, I looked it up and it is official. I have gotten every single familiar that, like, familiar line. I have made my living decks of familiars of all of the familiars that I actually have access to. I have done it. The reason why on the creature compendium it says that I've got 98% is because the creature compendium also counts the gold familiars. So for the creature compendium to say 100%, I would have to get every single variant of gold familiar. So as we can see up there, I have the golden mighty and the golden hulky, I think it's called, but I don't have their metamorphs. So I would need to get them for that to be 100%, but I'm not doing that. I said that right from the get-go, that to me, getting all of, like, for example, in Pokemon, because the golden variants, they're pretty much just like Pokemon, right? But to get a full living dex of Pokemon, you don't get a full, like, some people do a full shiny dex because they're insane, but I don't. Like, to get a full Pokemon Pokédex, it means getting or a living dex of the Pokédex, it means getting every single evolution of every Pokemon in the Pokédex. It doesn't mean getting all of them and their shinies. So I'm not counting the gold variants towards the 100%. As far as I'm concerned, I've done 100% of all the familiars because I've gotten every single species that I can get that is accessible to me. I've gotten all of them, and I've gotten all of their metamorphs, and they're all in here. So the gold variants, I just don't have some of the gold variants and their metamorphs, and I'm not doing it. This has taken so freaking long. And, like, but the thing is that despite the fact that this took long, it wasn't as much of a despair as doing the grind for the rare items. Just because with most of this, it was like I was making progress, like, regardless of the amount of time I was spending on it. Because when I needed to try and serenade the first stage of a familiar so that I could then get its other stages, so I would have to serenade, you know, at least, like, 4 of every familiar. And, like, obviously I didn't have to do it for everyone because I had some of them already. But that's what I'd have to do if I didn't have them. But the thing is while I was doing that, I also had the other familiars in my team so that they were getting leveled up so that I could then metamorph them. And then because I'm post-game, I pretty much, like, had all of the metamorphing items for everything. I only ran out of moon crystals, like, right at the end. And even then, it just so happened that I was finishing up right at the area where those items spawn, so I could just save scum more moon crystals. And also, you know, you can find familiars that drop them, so I was getting some of them from drops as well. So, like, that didn't actually become a problem. So the thing that was taking the longest was obviously just waiting for the thing to frigging serenade, because some of them were being really stubborn, or it was getting to that point where it was like, oh yeah, I've got all of them apart from one, and the last one doesn't want to friggin' serenade. But outside of that, it is now done. I've got them all. I'm not getting every single golden Toko and every single mighty and every single, like, I accidentally ended up with every single golden Draggle, which is funny because, like, that's one of the ones that you can't get as part of the, you can't get the regular version of that Draggle as part of the living dex because you can only have access to the one normal coloured one, so kind of ironic that I ended up with every single golden version of it. But there we are. As you can see, this is all of them. All of the familiars, I got all of the friggin' golden, like, honky tonkers as well. And now I only have, there's a few last things to do before I am done with this game completely. But there you are. Proof. I was insane. And I frigging did it. I spent so much time doing it. And not even for a trophy. Purely for bragging rights. And then this one confused me because I thought that, like, I don't know, like, it kept having metamorphs, so I thought that there was another one coming, but it wasn't. So I accidentally maxed it out. Honestly, that one, I think it's funny because that one, it looked best at its first form, and then all the other forms afterwards, it looked terrible. But there we are. I've done it. Living familiar dex complete.